Hello, and thank you so much for watching this bio. How did I end up as your instructor? Well, that's a great question. My teaching career started in the following way. I was actually a teacher of English as a foreign and second language, and I've been teaching for almost 17 years now. And I've taught at over 16 colleges, universities, and private schools, and actually started the first 5 years teaching English. During that time, I shifted over from teaching English to teaching sociology, psychology, and various other subjects. I became a senior instructor, a teacher trainer, a motivational speaker of diversity, motivational techniques, leadership, teamwork, conflict resolution, reward systems, and other business, psychological, and sociological topics. I have two EFL, ESL teaching certificates, one of which is through the University of Cambridge and another is through a Brazilian American Teacher Training Institute. And I hold a master's in sociology, and I have a master's in psychology, a graduate certificate in conflict resolution, and I have done graduate work at the University of Miami. I hold a bachelor's in sociology, and I was pre-med, and I have various minors. I also completed various certificate courses. One was through the University of California at Berkeley, and one was through the Dale Carnegie Institute. I have interned at 2 emergency rooms, shadowed a plastic surgeon, and even worked in my parents' medical offices prior to starting my university studies even. And while I was gaining my medical experiences before college and through college, I'd been developing my psychological background and my sociological experiences. I helped to raise money as part of a team in student government for children's cancer wards. At the Riley's Children's Hospital, for example, we helped to raise $8,500. And I also helped with a battered women's shelter. I interned there for a summer. And I also worked in the nutritional sales field as a mind-body wellness expert. And I also stayed and studied in 4 different countries. And I also have traveled to 21 others. And you know, those experiences, as much as my educational experiences, have really done a lot. I've also worked with a variety of professionals in the educational, professional, international, volunteer, and social worlds. I've had military students, police officers as students, the unemployed, CEOs, medical professionals, and many others. And I have also conducted workshops, management training workshops, through a university, for example, and I also assisted as a volunteer on several occasions, and also just as a seminar participant. I assisted motivational speakers such as Brian Tracy, Warren Gresham, Jack Canfield, and a few others through Yes seminars, just as a volunteer, and just getting the inner workings of the seminar world has made a huge, huge difference in my life and the lives of others. What's incredible is you're studying these people's work 2.5 years prior to those events, and there you are. So it helped with, during the breaks, helping to sell the products, and I was very grateful to Mr. Jeffries and his staff for that, and still am. And currently, I attend also other seminars through Hay House, and also ones held by my mentor that was at a graduate school that I attended. I also started attending psychic conventions and understanding these are just personal experiences, in transpersonal psychology. I'm very interested in past lives, hypnotherapy. So it was interesting because on 8 different occasions, I have worked with the past life regression expert. There were 6 and then 2, for example, at different seminars. And I also interviewed psychics, authors who were engaged in hypnotherapy. And it was fascinating to find out, and I've also been interviewed on these subjects by the media. So it's through Paul Mountjoy in the Washington Times, their articles. I belong also to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Group in Cincinnati. And I also coached the mayor of Cincinnati in 2010. And again, I'm going to credit my volunteer work at the motivational company, Yes Seminars. What's incredible about that is that the mayor liked that kind of work, and then also my previous workshop experience and just my training and coaching. And that really, it's amazing how the life experiences kind of accumulated. I have these hodgepodge of experiences, and they just allow you to get to the next place. So aside from teaching, coaching, speaking, civic duties, music, and writing, and those are my other loves. And it's interesting, at the beginning of 2015, I was able to fulfill a lifelong dream, teaching at a performing arts college. It was actually an organization, and these students are getting ready to tour the world. Some of them already are. And what's so fascinating about that is that it's just amazing to blend everything that I've done into my sociological teaching. And having danced on a ship in Hawaii, having trained in vocals, and having been a lead singer of bands, just like a reggae band in Brazil, having played the guitar and played the piano, having done songwriting and all these things, and having acted, as a child and then in college. What's amazing is you could relate to the students in some way. And I tell you, I learn more from my students than they learn from me, whichever students I have, whether they're in the military or they're in performance. And I would also have to say that we're going to have a great time together in this course, and we're on a constant journey. And not only are you learning, but I'm learning. I'm actually, at the time of recording this, I'm signed up to return for my PhD in general psychology, and I would like to become a certified hypnotherapist to continue delving into that realm. And what I've learned is that at the core of all of your studies, there's a transformative element. So there's this idea that you're constantly growing and you're applying what you're learning and you're moving forward. Oh, and did I forget to introduce some of my family members? We have Sadie right here. Look at this, Sadie. This is Sadie. And we also have Zena. Look at this, baby Zena. And we have, of course, other family members who are not present. But these, for me at this point in life, relationships and experiences, and my students, family, friends, social community, making a difference in the world, health and wellness, spirituality, all these things are very, very important. And I just am grateful for all the blessings in my life, and I'm looking forward to learning from you in this course and also helping you to learn a lot. All right, if you have any questions, let me know.